VShojo is an American management company for VTubers, and they have embezzled $500,000 from Ironmouse, and probably all the rest of the creators too, which is crazy. I would say millions of dollars have been embezzled. It's not enough to just steal it from creators. The $500,000 that was going to Ironmouse was supposed to go towards the Common Variable Immune Deficiency charity. So they're stealing from charity. Let's roll it back. So VShojo essentially does a bunch of management for American VTubers. What is a VTuber? Essentially, it's a streamer or a YouTuber that only uses an avatar. I have a couple on screen here. Now, plenty of creators in the VTuber space have partnered and used this company as an agency, not only to propel their career, but also just for the support that VTubers honestly don't really get. And the number one person was Ironmouse, the person that beat Kai Cenat's overall world record of Twitch subs.
We did it, bros. The cartoon, the VTuber, the Latina, the woman, in Hispanic Heritage Month.
So Ironmouse actually announced yesterday that she is leaving the agency. Now, according to Ironmouse in the video, she says she is owed a lot of money, and at least $500,000 of that is supposed to go to the immunodeficiency charity. I believe that she is personally affected by that. I'm pretty sure she has an immunodeficiency. And she does state that a big reason why she's here today is because of the research that's done by this charity. When she was going through a very hard time, that charity was actually there for her. It's a very personal topic for Ironmouse. It's so important that Ironmouse actually donates 50% of the revenue made during her subathon every year to this charity. And to make it even more crazy, her most recent world record that she held was 321,000 subscribers. You take out Twitch's cut and taxes and you know whatever fees you have to, you're probably looking at $700,000 or $800,000. That's not including ad revenue. That's not including sponsorships. Simply just subs. She's donated almost $500,000 in one subathon to this charity. That's all to say she's working hard to help this charity. And all VShojo's doing is just ripping it out of her hands and embezzling the money. The issue is that VShojo actually put all these creators on certain NDAs, and in these contracts, there's a lot of red flags, but they still signed because they see notable names there, like Ironmouse and people like that they case on and people like that were kind of statues and almost Mount Rushmore figures in this space that were signed with this agency. So they kind of ignored the red flags, but she broke her silence saying in the video, and I quote, "I know this is a lot and it's important for me to be honest with you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately for now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more legal procedure to unfold." And then she added that she hopefully will be able to tell the whole story one day. So during Ironmouse's record-breaking subathon, where she had the 321,000 subs, she asked VShojo to make a donation on her behalf because they handled all the payments for security reasons and have yet to transfer the money, allegedly. Now, it's not all dark and gloom. Of course, Ironmouse, Shy Lily, Tectone, Kason, or a lot of these VTubers or people in the space are pouring out love. There are different donation links and such, and so far, Ironmouse has raised already 125,000 USD towards the 500,000 that is owed. She's trying to raise the money herself so that when it probably doesn't get paid by this company, she still, in her own mind, has donated the money. Okay, no bullshit. I literally just checked Ironmouse's link. She raised the 500,000 in 24 hours. No bullshit. Now, other VTubers have come out as well that kind of knew about this scenario and was kind of waiting for it to blow up, it seems. And now that it's blown up, everybody's leaving. Amelie, Kuro, Kason, Melody, and countless more. Now, I'm not going to be ignorant to the fact that I don't know half of what I should know when reporting on this. The few VTubers I do know are Ironmouse, Shy Lily, which I'm pretty sure Shy Lily didn't have anything to do with them because she's seen the red flags and turned away from it, and Kason. Kason is one of the ones that I've seen. Kason is absolutely massive, like 800,000 on Twitter, massive VTuber in general, and a great creator in the space. I've seen a lot from Kason just over the last few years, just seeing on every platform. So it's crazy. It's crazy to have absolute Mount Rushmore figures that have built your VShojo brand to the point to where you can get the best and the newest talent, and obviously you're making a bunch of money doing so, and then you somehow still mess it up. So you literally have everything in the palm of your hands, and you just throw it away for what? $500,000. So let's read some of the statements from these people that were partnered with this company for so long. Let's see how they feel. So Kason says, feeling ashamed for all the positive stuff I've said about the company turned out to be an effing lie. Yes, go ahead and laugh at me. Why am I so stupid? Why do I not learn? Why do I always try to see the good side of people just to learn that they don't care? Of course, it's all about the money. I'm nothing for the corpos without the money. But you know what? I'm still lucky because I got you. As long as I'm living, I'm thriving. It's very unfortunate because I'm assuming they feel embarrassed, they feel misled, they feel misdirected and violated. I really don't see any reason to feel ashamed here. You absolutely got rug pulled. The rug was pulled from under you. I would not blame yourself if you're in this scenario. Now, Project Melody says, I waited to make a statement because I'm always anxious and struggle to find my words. But yes, I'm leaving VShojo. I was an OG talent, but put my everything into this company. But I'm beyond devastated at what happened, and never in a million years thought I'd be saying these words. Another person that definitely wanted to build their brand alongside VShojo, and a lot of people, I think, on the outside looking in, thought it was an absolutely great management company that was just truly helping VTubers. And you don't just have a few mid-level or small VTubers and then one big one. These are all massive people in the space. This is like having Scump and Nadeshot and Crimsix and Zuma and Zinni as pros under the same management umbrella. These are all absolute titans in the content creator space for their respected space, right? And the other one I wanted to read was Kuro. I didn't want to say anything until it's finalized, but since people are making assumptions, no, I'm not staying here. I've already submitted a leave contract and had the meeting 11 days ago. They've seen this coming. The only reason I still have the VShojo brand logo on here still is because they have to remove it themselves. As an associate, you cannot remove it yourself. Same with every other member. In any case, I'm just waiting for the contract to be fulfilled and done, but I guess I'm an indie now. So all these people are becoming independent VTubers or content creators. I'll tell you my prediction right now. I think Ironmouse and Kason and Shy Lily, and probably Tectone, to be honest, because he loves to support VTubers. I think all these people are going to come together. They're going to raise a bunch of money. They're going to make their own management or agency, and is all going to be board of directors of VTubers that cannot get done wrong again. I truly think what you're going to see is Ironmouse leading the pack on creating this management company. I've always had this interest in the VTubers. I've just never really indulged in it. Not for any reason other than just simply it's not my type of content. But the more I think about it, the more it's very interesting because it can just be a PNG on the screen. That's what everybody says. It's just a picture. It's just an anime character. But these people are real people, and it's interesting all their stories on why they do the VTubing thing, and even it's bleeding into the other creators where you see Skara or Saikuno or people like that they're starting to have these avatars, and I think it's super cool. I think it's extremely possible that this becomes like one of the next pillars of content creation. And if you want to know my opinion, the reason I think that is because look at all the cartoons when we were growing up. I mean, just because Goku was a cartoon character doesn't mean that we didn't think he was real or didn't feel vindicated when he defeated enemies, or it didn't matter that he was a cartoon character. It was still great. So you don't need to be a real person to have emotional attachment to these creators. I think it's genius, and I know it's been genius for like 10 years. I'm just jumping on a train now because it's trendy. I get that. I'm really interested, and to add to that, I just watched Tectone's video. I'm a big fan of Tectone. That's kind of why I've known about the space and just haven't indulged in it on a personal level. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right, boys? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Yeah, see you tomorrow.